Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at Lumen Field in downtown Seattle.
Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks. Set to go now on a prototypical rainy northwestern afternoon. And off we go from Seattle.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
Henry is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
A loss of 2 there, second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Henry again.
And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3, 4, 5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're going in your end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. He'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Here's a second and 2 now from the 33.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
On 2, ready? 11, 11, 11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
That's taken in by Duvernay. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Down at the 35, it'll be second down.
Here we go.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Throw going to be caught left side here by Granson. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
11 MT tight. 12, 12, 12.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11,
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up.
Watson's throw complete there to Bateman.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down. They'll run it again with Henry.
To the 36-yard line. Stop there. Second and 6.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back.
11.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
11.
Mixon with a first down carry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now it's Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted.
It's Joshua Williams with a pick. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Watson.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The Seahawks at 9-7 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. He completes it to Boyd.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pearson. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
On the counter, it's Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first first 2 drives, they have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll start here with a give to Mixon.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Here we go.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
11.
Again, it's Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
11 empty.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. This is caught, it's Cooks. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. There again is Cooks, complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
On 1, ready?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
11 empty, tight. 11 empty, tight. 12.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
And Cooks has it over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Duvernay.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go...
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Joe Mixon with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard fought.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
That's complete right side to Kmet. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the red zone now, Watson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
On one, ready? 11, Thomas. 11.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Burrow will throw. Dumps it off to Mixon. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. 11. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Here we go. 11.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete.
I think we've hit that point in the game now where any score you get could be the one that actually wins it. So above all, you want to avoid a turnover that leaves you coming away with nothing.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
A first down carry for Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the gun, here's Watson. Flush to his right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Rashad Bateman. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. It's caught at the 1. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
Yeah, well, that's one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 11-90. Play action. It's Burrow. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that would be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
This goes out wide for Mixon. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Again, it's Burrow. That one complete. He finds Sharp.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
11.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow to Mixon on the check down.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Burrow on play action. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted.
Well, time was certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Looking deep downfield. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
To throw again on second down. Watson will get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. On first down, Watson eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Pearson. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On 4th down, Watson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. DJ Chark, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
The point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Here we go on fourth. Watson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on fourth down but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Devin Duvernay,
32 yards.
and the Bears have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Now it's Burrow. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been two after they opted to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner. And a lot of people look at them going for it on fourth down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them. Got the ball right back for them. So, nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final two plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Watson. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep.
A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
Done.
8 yards to go on second down.
In motion left goes Cooks. Mixing up the middle. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Here we go with Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon.
He's going to have the first down and more than that.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Here we go.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
1190. 1190. Stop.
Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the Bears,
they do finish things out with a victory here in Week 18, but the victories were few and far between as they'll end the year at 5-12.
And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks,
it's a tough loss to take as they'll finish things off at 9-8.
But they've got better days in their future. Of that, you can be sure.